Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this video I want to discuss The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild side quests, because as we know, this is going to be the biggest Zelda game to date, and what we've seen so far of the game proves to be so. I mean, this is going to be the biggest Hyrule we're going to be setting foot on, and I can't wait to see all the content it has in store for us. But how big is Breath of the Wild going to be? I mean, I'm going to be doing a 100% Let's Play on the game on a release, so I really want to know how big this game is going to be compared to other Zelda Let's Plays, because this is going to be the biggest one yet. So how long is it going to take for me to complete a game like this 100%? Well, according to Oanuma in a recent interview with the completionist, he was asked if Breath of the Wild can be completed within under 7 days, because according to the completionist, usually it takes him 7 days to complete a game 100% for his Series Z completionist. And for those who don't know about the completionist, I highly suggest checking it out. It is an awesome series, and overall the completionist is a very awesome YouTuber. If you don't know him, definitely suggest checking it out, as well as the interview that he was interviewed in. But anyways, when Oanuma was asked, he pretty much laughed at the idea that the game can be complete within 7 days 100%. According to him, it is going to be impossible to 100% complete the game within 7 days for the completionist, which is saying a lot, because I don't think he knows who the completionist is. I mean, the dude 100%s games all the time, and yeah, overall Breath of the Wild doesn't seem like it's going to be that difficult, because even though the game is going to be full, it shouldn't take us 7 days, because a game like Skyward Sword, which was a game I Let's Played about a year ago, it took me 25 hours or 26 hours, I believe is the playlist length, to 100% complete. And when you think about that, that isn't really that much. That's only 1 day's worth of gameplay, 100% complete, showing everything to the game, along with reading all the dialogue and just casually playing through. I mean, I didn't try to beat the game fast, it was a Let's Play, so I tried showing off everything I could show off within the game, taking my time. So imagine how long it would actually take me to beat Skyward Sword if I tried. Maybe 15 hours? I bet I can shave a lot of hours of gameplay if I tried to beat it quickly. So Breath of the Wild, is it actually going to take me 7 days? Like, that sounds insane. I don't know if Oanuma doesn't really know, like, if, I guess, maybe he thinks the completionist is like a casual gamer and doesn't 100% games or something. I don't think he really knows exactly like who he was talking to, because I just feel like the idea of it taking more than 7 days sounds ridiculous. And we actually know an idea of what's going to be in the game in terms of side quests, because I believe Amazon of UK leaked about a month ago the guide for Breath of the Wild. Not the whole guide, just pretty much like the description for when buying the guide, and it showed pretty much leaks to the game. So if you don't want to know some of the side quests that will be in the game, spoiler warning, I guess, just for those who, you know, don't want to hear out on some of the side quests. But for those who don't know or who already know, and I guess, yeah, still want to know, or by that I mean for those who don't know and want to know, and for those who already know, I'll just explain it regardless. But I thought I'd give a spoiler warning so no one says that, because this is actually confirmed, unlike my theories, so this is yeah, a confirmed spoiler, and I don't want to spoil it for those who don't know. But there's going to be 76 side quests within the game, and a total of 120 shrine mini dungeons, 900 Korok seed puzzles, which we don't know exactly what it means, but throughout the Breath of the Wild gameplay, I have seen mini Koroks throughout the, Hyrule, and I have a feeling there might be maybe 900 of them, and if you speak to everyone, you get the Korok seed, and then maybe you solve certain puzzles or you unlock certain things for the 900 Korok seeds. That doesn't really sound that difficult for me, because it reminds me of My Mize, but times 9, so actually that might be a little difficult, but still, with how big Breath of the Wild's meant to be, it makes sense why it's 900 instead of just 100. But that was 100 split into two pretty much versions of Hyrule, which was Hyrule and Lorule, and it was still pretty hard to spread out and find. So it's going to be pretty crazy seeing 900 in Breath of the Wild. Hopefully they'll be easy to collect. I don't want them to be too scattered with how big the game is going to be, but it will give us an excuse to pretty much explore every nook and cranny of Breath of the Wild if there will be 900 stinking Koroks all over Hyrule. That sounds ridiculous, guys. That honestly does. Now, on top of that, there's going to be optional challenges, mini games, unlockables, Easter eggs, and more. So yeah, there's a lot to Breath of the Wild, as we know, but it doesn't seem that those amount of things still shouldn't take us more than 7 days to complete. I feel like the game should be able to be completed within under a week. Obviously, for a Let's Play, it will take me much longer because I'm recording it, and you know, usually I can't really record more than like several a day because I'm commentating it and all of that. But in terms of just casually playing it myself, I feel like I'll be able to beat the game 100% within 7 days. I'm gonna make it a challenge. I want to prove Oenuma wrong, and see if I can beat the game within under 7 days, 100% everything. And hopefully you guys will try the same, those out there who, you know, don't consider themselves casual gamers and want to see if they can beat the game within 7 days. Because yeah, I mean, if you 100% Zelda games, this should not be a difficult task. At least I hope not. But I just thought I'd make this video to get your guys' ideas on what you guys might think will be so difficult about completing Breath of the Wild within 7 days, because that idea sounds pretty ridiculous if you ask me, but at the same time, the challenge sounds very exciting, like trying to complete this within 7 days and seeing if I can or not. I mean, I'm gonna be pretty much playing it day and night, so I feel like I should. Maybe the whole concept of this is the fact that what Oenuma meant was, for anyone new to Breath of the Wild, it is gonna be so difficult to be able to figure out everything within the game. But for those who do know the game, should be able to beat it within a day or two because they know the game 100%. And maybe that's why it's very easy for me to complete any Zelda game 100%, because obviously I know everything about the game now. But I'll be honest, when I first play through a game, it still doesn't take me that long though. Like, I feel like Zelda is pretty straightforward, but maybe with Breath of the Wild being so open world, it just might be really hard to kind of just complete altogether. I don't really know. The challenge, just again, like I said, sounds really exciting. I'm gonna take it on. Let me know if you're gonna take it on in the comments. I can't wait to see what happens. I mean, this game can also be completed within less than an hour, so to 100% complete it and see all of the content within the game, it will take you most likely more than 7 days. But to complete the game just normally, if you want to beat the game as soon as possible without seeing any of like the major content within the game, you can beat it within less than an hour. Yes, according to Oenuma and Miyamoto, the game is also beatable within like 15 minutes, even though it's not like beatable for everyone within less than 15 minutes, because obviously you have to be really good to be able to fight whatever the final boss is going to be within under 15 minutes, which is most likely Calamity Ganon. I don't know how Link is going to be able to do that. Maybe like when the game comes out, there will be people trying to, and I mean, I'm going to try to do that. I feel like once I get the game down, get used to the game's controls, maybe beat the game once, I'll be able to actually beat the game. As soon as you, like, you know, spawn from the Tower of Resurrection, Link wakes up, he'll be able to just head straight to Calamity Ganon and take it on. Man, I really want to be able to try that out to begin with. Like, the fact that that is an option, like, this game is that open world that you can do that. You can avoid these 7 days plus worth of side quests. You don't have to see any of that. No, the game can be beaten within 15 minutes. So, like, the difference between that, like, there's that much content in the game, but at the same time, you don't have to see any of it. You're given that much freedom within Breath of the Wild, and the idea is so crazy to think about. And yeah, I'm just so hyped, because think of how many different playthroughs you can do of this game. I mean, I'm one to do many Zelda playthroughs. I'm sure for those who've been subscribed to me for a while, you guys know I've replayed through Zelda games 100%. 3 heart runs, whatever it may be. I'll just replay through a Zelda game because I love The Legend of Zelda. So, Breath of the Wild, being able to tackle anything at any given time, having way different experiences every playthrough. Yeah, that sounds amazing. And also with the fact that they confirmed alternate endings, I feel like a lot of people still like, I get a couple comments saying it'd be cool to have alternate endings. Guys, it's been confirmed. I also get people telling me it's been confirmed, so I know a lot of you guys know about it, but just for those who don't know, yes, alternate endings have been confirmed for Breath of the Wild. Not like you know, I don't know how many endings. It just, they said there will be an alternate ending. It might not be endings, but there will be more than one ending for sure. And I have a feeling what they mean by that obviously is going to be if you complete the game within like 15 minutes or an hour without doing anything of the game's story, you know, unlocking whatever is supposed to be unlocked, getting the Master Sword, you know, discovering your memory, the game will have a way different ending, like a really horrible bad ending, because you never found Zelda, you never found anything. I mean, maybe the ending will be cool, but it won't be nearly as impactful as maybe when you beat the game 100% and then you see the true ending. And I feel like that's been in games where the 100% ending is always so much more rewarding and has so much more to it than the non 100% ending. So I think that's what it is. Or maybe if you trigger, like, you know, a certain, you know, side quest, maybe you don't have to 100% Breath of the Wild, but maybe you have to like find Zelda after 100 years and see if she's still alive, and then if you do, she'll help you in the final battle instead of doing it alone or something. Because yeah, if you're gonna be able to beat the game within 15 minutes, I don't see Link being able to meet any characters. I think you have to head straight to Calamity Ganon and just try to end it as soon as possible. So yeah, overall the concept sounds weird, but I'm really excited to see how things pan out. I just can't wait to see everyone's different playthroughs and overall how people play through the game. And yeah, it's just going to be so fun because everyone is going to have pretty much a different experience with Breath of the Wild, which is so exciting to think about. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I just thought I would talk about the side quest and overall, the idea of how the game isn't supposed to be beaten within 7 days 100%. That alone doesn't sound like a challenge that can't be done. I think I'll be able to do it, and hopefully there are those out, you know, watching this video who are going to try to do the 7-day challenge, I guess. But we'll make it a thing, guys. We'll make it a 7-day challenge. And the thing is, we already know an idea of what's going to be in the game with the 76 side quests, you know, 120 shrines, 900 Korok seed puzzles. I feel like that's going to be doable for sure. And yeah, there are optional challenges, mini games, unlockables, Easter eggs, but I still believe we'll be able to do it. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think and if you're going to be doing it in the comments below. And just overall, if you guys are excited and what you're looking forward to in terms of side quests. Anyways, I'm in ZeldaMaster, and also let me know what else you'd want me to talk about in terms of Breath of the Wild, because I love making these little discussion videos. And I want to continue hyping up the game until the game comes out, because this is pretty much all I'm honestly thinking about. Like, we are so close to the game's release, and it's constantly on my mind. I can't wait until I'm able to play it. Let's play it. Do as much content for you guys. I'll be streaming it. I'll just be pretty much playing it as much as possible, because that's all I'm going to want to do when the game is out. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye!